Previously on Dirt Nights.
If they want to wrestle afterwards, we'll just wrestle afterwards.
This time off of turn number 4, who's it gonna be? Corey Drips to the win.
It's Friday at the IMCA Supernationals at Boone Speedway in Boone, Iowa, and the boys are busy on what will be the craziest day of the week for the Dirt Nights. Not only is this the final day of qualifying for the Saturday night main event with heats, B-mains, and a feature, several of the Dirt Nights are scheduled to run a heat race for the annual IMCA Modified Race of Champions feature. And 4 of the guys will go head-to-head with 26 other fan-favorite drivers in the prestigious Fast Shafts All-Star Race.
To get into that, you have to win a $1,000 feature during the year, and then they have a popular vote on Facebook, and the fans have to vote you in, so I got to thank everybody for voting me in on that. I think it's our 3rd or 4th year in that deal. Pat Fagan at Fast Shafts is the guy behind it. He's got a few other sponsors on board with him, but he sponsors us a custom fire suit and puts up the money for that deal, so it's pretty awesome.
It's been a rough week for Hunter Marriott and the 62 team. After 2 nights, the Dakota Classic Modified Tour champion still hasn't qualified for the Supernationals Big Dance, and he's struggling to get the 62 car on track. But a big night tonight would change everything.
Yeah, it's a little bit different today. We've actually got quite a bit of racing to do, so I'm looking forward to getting started earlier and getting out on the track and, hopefully pick up some speed. So we drew number 4 today. I'm not sure where it's going to put us at, but it's going to be a good day. So I'm looking forward to it.
Hunter is the first dirt night on the track tonight. He starts on the pole in heat number 1.
Here we go, first green of the day. It's up, it's out, we're underway.
Scotty Drake and Hunter Marriott, 2 heavy hitters in the IMCA Modified Division. Bring them off of turn number 2. Marriott, he'll go to the point. Drake's gonna roll the bottom. This time off turn number 4, Marriott leads lap number 1.
Hunter Marriott on this month's cover of Speedway Illustrated. Great read, pick it up, buy it here at the track for $10 or head online to speedwayillustrated.com. He is hustling. That's why they call him the Hustler. Got her raged up on the outside. He is your leader.
Hunter still leads. Kiner, he's gonna look to the outside of Drake. Pisika started last in this one. He's up to the 4th position. You've got a 3-car battle, now 4-car battle. Looking at a transfer. Marriott still leads into turn number 1.
Down the back straightaway, it is Kiner to the bottom. Kiner downstairs, oh, he'll pinch the triple deuce at Drake. Drake now back to the inside. Here comes Pisika late for the start, trying to make things happen. Meanwhile, Hunter Marriott working your top side.
Matthew Kiner, he's on the outside. Now he goes to the inside. He's got a shot at the lead, this time by. He's gonna work on Brookfield, Missouri's Hunter Marriott for the top spot to better his redrop position.
Into turn number 3 and 4, it's Hunter Marriott. Here comes Matthew Kiner. Kiner to the rear bumper. Cody is going to be on for the race lead. Grant Oswick throwing the green hair flag high to the air indicates to the driver there are 2 laps remaining in this one.
2 to go for the Hustler. Hunter Marriott, he'll work off turn number 4. Grant's got the white flag in the air. 1 lap to go for the 62.
Pasica parked it down there in turn number 3 and 4. Troubles. Meanwhile, no troubles. And finally, luck is changing for the 62 of Hunter Marriott. Matthew Kiner going home in second. Scotty Drake third.
We're in the feature, so our 4th are outside. We're not that good, but we got some chances to go back out there today, so we'll get some laps before we get back out there for the feature.
Hunter will have his best chance all week to qualify for the main event, but he and crew chief Tyler Fralin are still not satisfied with the car's performance.
We got to run 2 30-lap features tonight. One's the All-Star race, one's the qualifier, then 1 more heat race. This next heat race will be good to get us going, try something else for the feature tonight.
When Dirt Nights returns, the fan-picked All-Stars get ready to roll. And it's the start of a shocking day in the Bash Brothers camp. The Dirt Nights is brought to you by the International Motor Contest Association, Bilstein Shocks, Weir's Machine and Racing Products, Precision Performance, and by 49 Designs, professional custom graphics. Welcome back to Boone Speedway and the IMCA Supernationals. We're in the middle of heat races for the final qualifying feature of the week, and the Bash Brothers, Cody and Brock Bauman, are still trying to earn a starting spot in the main event. But there's trouble with Brock's number 6 car. The motor isn't running right, and the crew thinks the problem might be electrical.
You ready? Yep. Got him. Got spark. Yeah. Got spark in it. Woo! Holy I had a boss who used to do that all the time, and he wouldn't let go. This one's the only one that was hot.
Put them back in. Let's try it again. Because that thing was just sparking.
Don't worry, guys. I'm all right. After I thought about it and realized that it shot you back on your ass, then I had to think about it. Woo.
It's a shocking way to diagnose a problem, and it's painfully obvious the 6 car won't be ready to roll. But rather than miss his heat race, the Bash Brothers have a solution. A quick swap of door panels with brother Cody's 4 car, and a new version of the 6 car gets on the track in Heat 12. And apparently when you're brothers, it doesn't matter which car you drive, because the new number 6 is fast.
Bauman, Tenapel, 1 and 2, and they are starting to pull away from the rest of the field.
Stephen Bowers in the 77. You see him get past Daniels. He's going to try and work on the 21D of Brown. As they head into turn numbers 1 and 2, he'll pull up next to him, but nothing doing. He'll lose some ground.
Off of 4, green flag, will wave. 2 laps remaining for Brock Bauman. Chad Tenapel runs in the 2 spot. 77 car now of Bowers is into 4th. He'll try to run down Brown for a front row starting spot in a B a little bit later on. White flag waves this time by. 1 to go for Bauman.
Bauman in the 6. He's out front right now. Tenapel. He's in the 2nd and final transfer spot. This time working through 3 and 4. The 6 car will be your winner, Brock Bauman.
It was a handful at first.
I could tell. Once you started driving it, it was smooth.
Yeah.
And you checked out.
How much was I going by?
I mean, you were gaining every lap on them.
Yeah, it was hard as shit to drive at first.
How did it compare to the 6 car?
I like mine a lot better.
That's what I figured.
It's like this one.
You never. I mean, that's the best you look all week.
I don't know. We got to make some changes. Like, kind of lost right now, to be honest with you, but car won't turn, so we got to figure something out.
The Big Show Jason Walla has been chasing problems on the 27W all week long. He just finished Heat 13, and for the third straight night, Walla will not be in the A main. This time he missed the second qualifying spot by under a second.
Mills all out front, but the battle is for the second and final transfer. Here comes Jason Walla. He's going to try and give a little bump to the rump as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Laney slides up the hill. Who's it going to be off of turn number 4? Give it to Cody Laney.
So Walla will have to work his way through a series of grueling last chance qualifiers to earn a starting spot in the Supernationals main event. But in the meantime, the Big Show needs to prepare for tonight's Fast Shafts All-Star race, and he's making more adjustments, more than crew chief Jake Steffen would like.
He just gets it in his head, and if you don't change it, then it's just stuck in his head. It's not that, I don't know. Once he gets something in his head, he wants to do it, and then we're doing it, and then we just change it back.
Will the changes make a difference when the 27W goes head-to-head with the IMCA Modified All-Stars? We'll find out when Dirt Nights returns. We're back at Boone Speedway in Boone, Iowa, and night number 3 of the IMCA Supernationals. The stars are shining in Boone tonight as the top 30 fan-favorite IMCA modified drivers line up to take the green flag in the annual Fast Shafts All-Star race. Johnny Scott is one of those stars, although he doesn't feel like it right now. He's been running a new car this week and has been getting worse and worse every day, capped by a last-place finish in his Night 3 qualifying heat. It's pushed Johnny to the very end of his patience.
If we can't get it going a little better, we're gonna have to switch cars or something. Until them guys have time to come and help us on this thing, because I don't know what I'm doing on this thing. Everything we do is backwards, so I don't.
After winning an A-Main qualifying feature on Night 2 and securing a front row start in the Supernationals main event, Corey Dribbs has had nothing to worry about on Day 3 except the All-Star race. Right now, he's got the 31 headed for the track. 4 Dirt Nights are part of an All-Star field that includes racers from 14 different states. Johnny Scott is on the outside of row 2 of this 3-wide start. Hunter Marriott and Jason Walla are side by side in row 5, and Corey Dribbs starts on the inside of row 8. Our Speedway Illustrated up-to-speed driver for the Fast Shafts All-Star race is Clay Money of Pinokie, Kansas, who starts in the middle of row 1 in the black number 7. 30 laps is the distance, and the prestigious title of All-Star Champion is on the line.
Here we go, on your feet, get ready to go. We are Fast Shafts, showtime, twin greens, and we're going 30 laps the distance. Feel the race on down into turn number 1 and 2. Cody to be William Gold, Clay Money to the outside.
Abby, he's going to take a shot at second, had it on lap number 1.
Clay Money's down on the inside. Watch him into turn number 3 and 4. Up the hill they go. Money will go to the 3rd spot. Kyle Brown, Ethan Dotson, and Jane Odeboom. They will rock and roll on into the 4, 5, and 6 positions. Off and 2 and down the back straightaway.
Jane Odeboom off the top. He's going to advance. He's going to go to the 5th spot. Here comes Johnny Scott. Johnny Scott all the way upstairs. He's trying to get the run. Off the top of turn 4, he'll go to the outside of Tim Ward, the 14-dub.
Racing is deep back in the field. The 7 and a Jane Odeboom, the 175 of Ethan Dotson. No, Todd shoot a little crossed up. Here comes Tim Ward, the 14W. Kelly Shryak, Hunter Marriott. And look at this, the only car stepping out of line so far is the 1ST of Johnny Scott out of Las Cruces.
Dean Abbey, he's pulled to the back bumper of the 60 car. Now Kyle Brown to the inside of Clay Money. you've got a two-car battle for the third spot. Now Jay Notaboom, he's going to throw his hat in the ring for third.
Oh, we got Alvarado to the infield, but watch the race down the front straightaway. Clay Money is under attack by the 21K of Kyle Brown. Brown down the inside. Now Jay Notaboom, a two-time winner of this event, going to the outside. Jay Notaboom's looking for the daily double down the back straightaway.
Notaboom, he'll roll through the middle. Money on the bottom. Here comes Jay Notaboom. He's headed to the front.
The Jay Notaboom of years gone by is back, but Dean Abbey is looking on William Gould. Jay Notaboom now on into the number 3 spot. Money goes 4. And down the front straight away, it is Abbey to the outside. Gould will shut the door on him, Cody.
Dean Abbey, he's going to go around the outside, round the outside. You've got a new leader down the backstretch. Dean Abbey out of Texas. Gould out of Oklahoma. You got Texas and Oklahoma doing battle for the top spot.
Down the front straightaway now, Dean Abbey goes up there with a 0.2 of a second advantage. Now Gould will cross it back over to the inside. Jay Notaboom back there to the number 3 spot. 4th is Brown, 5th is Money, 6th is Johnny Scott. Oh, we got him stacked, jacked, and cracked down there in turn 2. Everybody's going to keep moving as we see Tim Ward sizing up Ethan Dotson here deep in the field. Oh, it is A.J. Ward in trouble. The field is slowing off of turn 4.
Matt Gilliam near miss as they work their way around Ward. Ward will head back pit side. Off turn 4, Dean Abbey brings it back to the line.
We lost 3 that time to 62 of Marriott, A.J. Ward, and Jeremy Payne.
The hard luck week continues for Hunter Marriott. Less than 10 laps into the race, and Hunter is knocked out in a multi-car altercation that included none other than fellow Dirt Knight and good friend Jason Walla. The big show is still on the track, and so is the 1ST of Johnny Scott. Can either threaten the lead? We'll find out when Dirt Knights returns. The Dirt Knights is brought to you by Jones Racing Products, VP Heartland Fuel, Performance Bodies and Parts, Superior Fuel Cells, Quick Car Racing Products, and by Speedway Illustrated. The Fast Shafts All-Star Race at the IMCA Supernationals is on Boone Speedway, but the Dirt Knights are dropping like flies. After starting in the back of the field and wanting to save his car for the Saturday night main event, Corey Drips pulled the 31 off the track after just 6 laps. Then on lap 9, Hunter Marriott got banged up and knocked out in a multi-car incident that included Jason Walla. Now, just a few laps later, Walla rolls off the track with steam pouring out of the 27W. That leaves Johnny Scott as the only Dirt Knight left on the track, and he's currently running 5th.
Jerry, you see the racetrack starting to take shape now. Now Johnny Scott moving around. He is in the 5th spot. Clay Money looks back to the inside now. The 4T dub of Tim Ward. He looks to the inside of the 7th car.
Oh, we're into lap traffic, and Jay Notaboom is looking to catch Dean Abbey. That time he did. He knocked another 1/10 of a second off. Hard to believe, Cody. We are already at the halfway point. 15 down and 15 to go. Dean Abbey, your leader.
As you said, Jerry, you see the cross sticks. Now they'll work their way around the lap traffic of Ward. Here comes the 7 head of Jay Notaboom. He's stalking his prey.
Deeper in the field, Todd Shute, Kelly Shryock trying to work through the field, but it is Dean Abbey. Total domination in this one. Ward now will work the 4TW to the inside of the 7AM of Clay Money. Nothing to be done, racing down there in turn number 3 and 4. Todd Shute looking on Ethan Dotson. Jay Notaboom has taken 0.4 of a second off of the lead of Dean Abbey.
He's under a full second to the disadvantage. Dean Abbey still out front. The race is going to be on for the lead here in a couple of laps, Jerry.
We'll keep an eye on him. The track is coming around to Jay Notaboom. Down the back straightaway. Now William Gould's got the company coming. Here comes Kyle Brown. Kyle Brown, the 21K down on the inside. Look at this, down off of turn 4. Kyle Brown looking for 3rd.
Kyle Brown goes to the bottom. You've got him side by side off of turn number 2. Gould gets the head of steam off the top side. Kyle Brownie's going to look to the bottom one more time, but now your battle is on for the top spot. Jay Notaboom has caught your leader.
Jay Notaboom 4/10 of a second. He has knocked a second and a half off of the advantage that Dean Abbey had. Gould will keep working with Brown. Here comes this time 9 laps to go. Abbey, your leader. Jay Notaboom has creeped to the bottom. Here we go. It is on. Notaboom bobbled, hit the rumbly stumblies in the bottom of 1 and 2.
Notaboom back to the inside. You see Abbey, he's working the middle line, hitting his marks every single time. Notaboom's able to search around. Now he looks to the inside of Abbey as they head out of turn number 2.
Jay Notaboom 2/10 a second and back there behind Abbey. Abbey seeing the lap traffic coming. Jason Wall into the infield. Here comes Jay Notaboom. The crowd is fist pumping. They are cheering on that 7N. 25 years behind the wheel. He could become the only second 3-time winner.
This time by Notaboom. He looks to the inside once again. You've got him side by side off turn 4. 6 laps left to go.
Here it's down to a 10th, and Jay Notaboom lays to the inside. Notaboom is looking for the race lead down the back straightaway. Notaboom seeing Abbey. He is patiently waiting. This time by it is a handful to go. 5 laps to go for your race leader.
A full hand left in this one. 5 to go. Notaboom, he's there. Abbey just continues to hit his marks on the middle line. Notaboom, here he comes. He's going to drive this thing deep into turn number 4.
Off of turn number 4, you've got 4 to go. Notaboom is now lost a 10th, but he goes to the inside. You have got to start serving them things up that everybody loves to eat. Down the back straightaway, it is Abbey. Abbey runs the midsection. Jay Notaboom back on the inside. Notaboom goes knuckle deep down to the bottom, chosen the numbers. Abbey one more time with 3 to go.
You see Notaboom, he is driving that thing way into the bottom, losing some ground that time. Abbey, like we said, he keeps hitting his marks and not showing any sign of struggle. This time, 2 to go.
Flash of the green, a pair left in this one. Jay Notaboom has got to get it. It is time to win it or wear it, checkers or wreckers. On down the back straightaway, it is a 26 of Abbey. Out front, Jay Notaboom laying it down there. Abbey is protecting that line. The white flag is out, 1 to go. Can Notaboom do it?
Notaboom, you see him changing his line, trying to diamond down the hill. Abbey pulls to the advantage. What's going to happen here? He's going to go all the way up top into 3 off of 4. Who's it going to be? Lap car in the way. Dean Abbey to the twin checker.
A thrilling finish and a fantastic win for the Roanoke, Texas driver Dean Abbey. And the best run of the week for Johnny Scott, who brings the 1ST home in 5th. But the All-Star race may have left many more questions than answers for Jason Walla and Hunter Marriott. Next time on Dirt Nights, having helped cause the damage to the 62, the Big Show lends a hand to get Hunter Marriott back on the track for the Night 3 qualifying feature. But Walla has problems of his own to deal with. That's all next time on Dirt Nights.